What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Tragically Hip. Once again, big shout out to Yvonne for sharing the Yer Favourites compilation, and she actually asked if we could listen to a tune called Little Bones next, which is apparently from their 1991 album Road Apples. So yeah, Little Bones, I don't know. I'm a history of indigenous American peoples in particular. When I saw the title and knowing a bit about First Nation history, including more things coming to light over time, including things that would have come to light after this song would have been written, my first thought when I looked at the title is that we could be talking human remains and perhaps human remains of children, which again, just knowing a little bit about the history of First Nation peoples and their treatment by the Canadian government, that's where my brain went with it. Now, it might be completely unrelated to that, of course, but ultimately, if we're talking bones, we're talking a formerly living being. Now, that might not be human, but again, the nature of the title would make me think we're talking a child that is deceased. So we'll have to see. It might be as macabre as my brain is taking it. It might not be at all. So let's find out. This is the Tragically Hip. The tune is Little Bones, and apparently it's from an album called Road Apples from 1991.
It gets so sticky down here.
Amazing. I would like to know where that sits on Road Apples. I feel like that's the kind of tune you can end a record with, and it's, walk away from the record while it's smoking. It really has a powerful quality to it, and I keep saying it. I feel like every track I comment on Gord's vocals, but again, his vocals really standing out. The way it's like he can go from relatively straightaway delivery to super hot, like very quick, and then he can go into that his unique sort of vibrato, like out of that. So it's like a double shift happens in a lot of cases, very quickly vocally. So yeah, he's an agile and versatile vocalist is what I would say, or is the picture that I'm getting as we listen to more and more tunes. I didn't hear enough of the lyrics clearly to have any indication it was what I was thinking. It did have that repetition of there's nothing dead down here. But again, like, depending on the context of that, depending on whether that's more sincere or if there's a sarcasm or a sting in the tail to that, it could obviously mean very different things. So, yeah, like I said, it may indeed relate to little dead things, but the line that I did hear again and again is that there's nothing dead down here. So, I do wonder the essence of this one. I'll be very much looking forward to people's comments. And yeah, as I said, let me know where this track sits on Road Apples, because I'm curious about its place on that record. So yeah, top tune. Look forward to hearing any and all comments. Shout out to Yvonne for the request. And indeed, there's more remaining on the second disc than I realized. I knew we had done most of the tunes on the first disc, but again, there are a number more tracks that we have to go through. Not have to in that sense, but we need to go through in a musical sense from Yer Favourites. So yeah, several to go before the next step, whatever that may be. Let me know what you think of this one, and we'll see you next time. Peace.